Okay, so I'm starting off with a freshly washed head of hair. I dried the larger portion that I'm going to be braiding down and left the leave out wet and curly. I did that because I use different products in the leave out than the hair that I braid down. Now I'm going to start braiding my hair to the form of my head horizontally on both sides of my leave out. It's really important for that first braid that you get your hair as close to your hairline as possible, because there will be a little bit of rubbing from the cap and you don't want your hair to be pulled back and then braided because it will cause your edges to break. So get that braid as close to the hairline as possible. Also, you should make note that if you can't braid, if your hair is 6 inches or less, you can definitely mold it down. You don't have to braid your own hair. If you can braid though, I do suggest braiding it. And if your hair is longer than 6 inches, you should probably have someone else braid it for you if you can't braid. Now I'm just showing you that your braids do not have to be perfect. My braids are straight back in the back and they are bigger and it is a-okay. Next I'm going to put on one stocking cap. And then I'm just going to flip the ends of my braids up. I don't sew the back. I have no reason to. I flip them up. It stays up for about 3 weeks. Next I'm going to sew down the cap on the 2 front braids of my hair. I do this because I like to play with my hair a lot on a day-to-day basis, and I don't want the cap to start lifting over time. So once I sew those down, it helps the cap to stay for a longer period of time. You know, sometimes glue gets loose. Next, I'm going to start gluing the cap down around my leave out. So I'm just going to go right on top of the part around my leave out, and I'm trying to be super careful because I don't want to get glue on the hair that I'm going to have left out. So I'm just getting real close to the mirror and gluing right on top of that part. Next, I'm going to take this 30-second wrap, Wonder Wrap. It has argan oil in it. You can use any one. I've used all types. I just happened to get that one from the beauty supply store. I'm going to put that on a coloring brush and just brush it all around my cap. Now what this does is create a barrier between your hair and the glue so that there's not glue all over the hair that's braided down. And I dry that with a blow dryer for about 30 seconds. Next, I'm cutting down or cutting off the cap. Some people wait until they glue all of the tracks on top of the cap. I like to cut before I glue on myself because it shows me where to glue more. Now, if I'm doing a client, I would wait until the end, until all of the tracks are glued down to cut the cap. But on myself, it's just easier for me to see exactly where to place my tracks when I cut the cap off first. So, laughing because I almost cut my ear off. And you just want to make sure to cut right around your leave out, right before where that glue line is. Now I'm going to start gluing on the tracks edge to edge. And I'm so sorry that this is out of focus, but the focus will come back. Now I'm just going to be cutting wefts ear to ear and gluing them ear to ear. And I will continue to do that until I get up to my leave out. And then I'll cut them based on how much space I have before the leave out. Now I'm up to the top of my hair, and I'm just gonna start cutting the wefts to that little space I have. If you can tell, I hope you can tell, I did it ear to ear on the smaller side of my side part, and then the larger side of the side part just had a little gap, and I'm just filling that in. This took me about 25 minutes, maybe 30 minutes to just cut the wefts and place them down. Really, really quick and easy. Anyone can do this. Now I'm just gonna put my weave in a ponytail so that I can start dealing with my leave out. Like I said earlier, I left that leave out curly because I use different products, and I'm gonna show you which products I use and how I do them. So first I wet my hair just with water, and then I'm gonna use the Living Proof Style Primer. This style primer is bomb. I've been using it every time I do my hair for like 2 years. And it just keeps your hair really clean and makes other products work better. Next, I'm spraying on the Tresemme Heat Protectant and then the olive oil glossing drops. I'm only using about 2 drops of that because I don't want my leave out to be super oily. I'm blow drying my hair on medium, and I use long, slow strokes so that I don't have to go over the hair multiple times. Don't mind the smoke, it's just because my hair is super wet. If you have curly hair, it's better to blow dry your hair from very wet. It makes it more straight. Get them edges, girl. Alright, now I'm putting the drops in again. I just used 2 more drops. And I'm also going to use that Tresemme Heat Protectant again. You want to make sure you're using your heat protectors between both styling or heat styling tools. They only work for one tool at a time, so. Now I'm just going to go through and section off small pieces and start to flat iron my hair so that it can match with the weave. I'm trying to figure out where I want my part to be. I really wanted a very deep side part. I had my friend cut my hair off camera, and I just wanted a straight across bob with a deep side part. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you'll try a quick weave on your own. Thanks so much for watching. Bye bye.